This short video will be the first in a series of tutorials designed to introduce the beginner to Adobe Captivate 5.5. Adobe Captivate is a great program to create software demonstrations, simulations, and interactive e-learning content. In this tutorial, I will briefly go over the workspace, how to set preferences, adjust individual slide properties, add, delete, duplicate, and reorder slides, add images, and simple animation to a presentation. I'll also show you how to preview your project. So let's begin. After you start the program, a welcome screen will appear. From this point, you choose what you would like to do with the program under Create New. For the purposes of this tutorial, I will choose Blank Project. As you can see, a pop-up screen will urge you to choose a size for your project. I'll just go with the popular default size, 640 by 480. Click OK. You might want to choose a larger or smaller size according to your own preference. This brings up our workspace. If you're familiar with PowerPoint, you'll notice immediately the film strip view is very similar to PowerPoint's slide view. It helps to have the film strip view of your entire project up for editing purposes. At the top of your screen, you have your main toolbar. On the left side, you have another toolbar with commonly used functions. This is your main slide window. On the right side is where you have your individual slide properties, library, and project information. At the bottom you have your timeline, which I'll show you later how to manipulate. The first thing I like to do with this project is set master preferences. So we'll click on Edit from the main menu and Preferences. At this point, I'd like to click on Defaults under General Settings and customize my presentation. Okay, I'm going to click on Background Color and choose a light yellow. And I'm going to look at the slide duration, which is 6 seconds, and that should be okay for what we're doing here. So I'll leave that default setting. You might want to adjust that setting if you'd like to slow down your presentation or speed it up. So I'm going to click on OK. Now you can see the first slide is yellow. And you can also see that the slide duration is 6 seconds. Okay, there's many ways to add slides. The easiest way is just to either click Insert and New Slide, or you can right-click on your main slide, New Slide. You can click on your slide in your film strip view, Slide, New Slide. Okay, you can also quickly change individual slide properties. Let's just say I want slide 2 to be light blue. Then I basically just deselect Use Master Slide Background, deselect Project Background, and choose a light blue stage. So I've customized this slide. However, if I add another slide, it will go back to the master slide. So let's add a new slide. You see there's yellow. Okay, to delete a slide, you simply right-click, click on Delete. Okay. If you want to delete several slides, you just press and hold down Shift, select, right-click, delete. Okay. If I would like to duplicate a slide, I just click on the slide, right-click, duplicate. Very simple. Okay, if I want to reorder the slides, let's say I want to place, reposition slide 2 where 1 is, I just select it, grab it, reposition it. Okay. Now let's add some content to our presentation by using a few features from our side toolbar. Okay, first I'll decide on the stroke color, which I'm going to make a dark blue. Now I'm going to choose a line, and I'm going to click, and I'm going to draw the line on the bottom of the slide. Okay, now I'm going to adjust the properties. I'm going to grab this width handle, and I'm going to make the line wider. Okay, the line is solid. I could make it into a dash or many other options, but I'm going to make it a solid. There's a start and an end to the line. I'm going to add a round to the start of the line, and then I'm going to move it a little bit to adjust it. You can grab it and move it on out. You can click position. As you see, the Y is 412, the Y is 419, so I'm going to click on 412, and that's going to adjust the position. Okay, I'm going to add another line. Click on line to the top. Okay, to add a little balance to the slide. Okay, I'm going to make this one a little thinner, and I'm going to change it to a dash. Okay, I can also add transitions to the lines, to these elements. So I'm going to, on the dash line, I'm going to add a fade in and out of 1 second. Well, let's make that 2 seconds. Fade out 4 seconds. Okay. Now let's add some simple animation to our presentation. We'll click on Insert Text Animation. We're going to type in our text. Adjust the font to our preferred font, and adjust the size. And make it a little larger. 48. Okay, we're going to choose a dark blue. Loop. Okay. You can see it's in the preview window, and you can actually move the text box, grab it and drag it. Life is good, and it has the effect, which is called aquarium. So I want to change that to fly away, and you can see it will preview it in the window here. Okay, now let's preview the slide and see what it looks like. You can click on File, Preview, Play Slide, and as you can see the transition up there. Then, okay. Now one thing I want to point out, you see that the text animation lasts for 7 seconds and it loops over and over again because I clicked the loop. The lines, however, only last 3 seconds. So let's say I want the lines to last as long as the entire slide. So what I want to do here is click on this layer when I see the double arrows. Click and drag it to the end. Okay, now I do that for the other line. Click and drag it. Okay, to the 7 seconds. Now let's preview it. As you can see, the lines remain. Okay. Let's click on the second slide and add an image. Now all you have to do is click on Insert, click on Image, choose a photo or an image, and you can resize. This photo is a little large. I can grab the handle and resize it. Okay, so I've added an image. Now we can actually add a PowerPoint slide. So we can click Insert again, click on PowerPoint slide, click where you want the PowerPoint slide to be next, and that's going to be after slide 2, so I'm going to click OK. I'm going to click on my PowerPoint, and I have 5 slides in this PowerPoint. So I'm going to convert the PPTX to PPT format, and I'm going to choose which slides I would like to put in this presentation. Okay, I have 5 slides. I'm just going to clear all, and then I'm going to select the slide that I choose and click. Also, I'd like the slides to progress automatically and not on mouse click. Click OK. That adds my PowerPoint slide. This slide I'm just going to delete. Okay, now I'm going to add a few transitions between the slides. I'm going to click on slide 1 and add a transition. Fade transition. Slide 2 will preview the pixel dissolve, and then slide 3, the wipe. Okay, let's preview what we've done. Click on File, Preview, and we're going to preview the project. So there you see the animation for the first slide, your photo, and then your PowerPoint slide. Still seems to be off a little bit on the timing. So you can click out of your preview and click on your second slide and look, and as you see, the slide is 6 seconds and the photo is only on there for 3 seconds. So you might want to go and grab with your double arrows there, grab and drag the photo to last as long as the slide. That would probably look better. Okay, and then of course the last slide only lasts 3 seconds, so we're going to pull it to 6 seconds as well. Okay, now we can preview again, play the project, and there you have your animation. Your photo, and your PowerPoint slide photo. Looks great. This concludes the first tutorial of Adobe Captivate 5.5 Basics. Now you should know how to set preferences, adjust basic individual slide properties, add, delete, reorder, and duplicate slides. You should also understand how to add, adjust images, create animation through the timeline, and preview your work. I hope you have found the tutorial helpful and will continue on to the next tutorial in the series.